This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Skip Monty.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast of the Tri-Cities. So I am really excited today to have a very special guest in our studio for the first time. And in case you're in need of dental assistance, one might be closer than you think. Because today I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Mr. Richard Turner, who is the owner-operator of Gray Station Dental. Richard, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Glad to be here. Appreciate it.
Well, we're glad to have you. And like I said, very anxious to hear all about you and what you do. And so if you don't mind, why don't you kick us off by telling us about your practice?
Well, we're located right in the heart of Gray. Which was once kind of a sleepy little area between Kingsport and Johnson City, of course, and now it's booming. It's growing like crazy. So one thing people don't expect right here in Gray is we have all the latest dental technology. We have 3D X-rays and CEREC same-day crowns, and scanners, lasers. We kind of do it all in general dentistry. So I think people would be surprised to know that we have that right here in Gray. I opened the practice in 2007, cold. Didn't buy a practice, just opened up cold, turned the shingle, and hoped for the best, and have been building it ever since.
Very good. Now, are you originally from Gray?
I'm not. I'm from Eastern Kentucky, a little town in the middle of nowhere in Eastern Kentucky, Coalfields. It's a little town called Maytown or Langley in Eastern Kentucky. The population it's generally around 150 people.
Wow. Now that is a little town.
Little town.
Wow. Well, 2007, you're coming up on 20 years.
I am.
That's awesome. Nothing to sneeze at, dude. 20 years.
Yeah.
Well, how did you get into the dental business?
So when I was an undergrad, I always loved biology and chemistry. When I needed to make my GPA look great, I would just go take biology or chemistry classes, which, should have been an obvious thing, you should go into something like that. But it wasn't to me. I had a professor that said, probably my fourth year of school, I was in a advanced microbiology class. And he said, "Turner, what are you going to do with your life?" And I said, "Doctor, I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out." And he said, and I'd known him for years at this point because of taking all these biology classes. And he said, you're constantly working with your hands. You fix things constantly. You realize that's what dentists do, don't you? And I said, "Well, I never really thought about that." And that's how it all began.
Wow. That's I would think it's, you need to be a mechanic.
Yeah.
I guess a mouth mechanic.
Yeah, mouth mechanic.
There you go. So in the dental industry, are there any myths or misconceptions that come to mind?
There are a lot. One thing people think, if nothing hurts, I really don't need to go see a dentist. But you could have cavities that are sneaking up on you, gum disease, oral cancers. Lots of things can start early and be caught before they get out of hand. And oral cancers are just scary. They scare me. So that's one of the things. People think that brushing their teeth harder means cleaner, and it really doesn't. You need to be thorough but gentle. So sometimes people think that baby teeth don't matter. They'll think, well, I'll let little Johnny or whatever his teeth, it's fine. But it's not. Those baby teeth hold spaces for the permanent teeth, so you need to take care of those. Lots of little things like that. Really, wow. Dentistry is a whole body thing. It's not just the mouth.
Right. Well, I know if you don't take care of your teeth, it can lead to a lot, large health issues with your heart, lungs, probably.
It does. It's your whole body. Low birth weights. It's linked to so many different things.
Wow. Well, if you have any time on the side besides work? What do you like to do for fun?
Well, I beat on guitars a little here and there. It's sounds horrible. It sounds a lot like cats screeching, but I try. And, motorcycles. I love
They look
motorcycles.
really cool behind you there, by the way.
Yeah, no, thanks. And I love to work on and ride motorcycles. So those are kind of my things I do. And oddly enough, my entire office is motorcycle themed. Like the waiting room, there's a motorcycle in the waiting room of the office.
Oh wow, that is cool. That is very cool. I used to have a barber who played guitar, and his whole shop was decorated with guitars, and had a guitar set out with an amplifier hooked up that you could just walk in and play while you're waiting to get a haircut.
Oh,
Man, the
it's
first time I
always,
remember, first time I walked in there, I thought, okay, this is my barber. No
yeah,
question.
I love it. Yeah, that's
I
one of the
mean,
things that worries me. It's a very masculine office, and I'm afraid, maybe I probably need a little more feminine decorations. But
get you a pink bike.
I'll tell you, yeah, it's
Maybe not.
maybe.
Well, let's switch gears for just a second. Richard, can you describe a hardship or a life challenge that you've overcome and how it made you stronger coming out the other side?
Um, you know, yes, I was lucky in that my mom, dad, and both grandmothers were all teachers. That being said, my parents were divorced. My grandmother raised me. Uh, but I saw a lot of really hard things happen. These small little Eastern Kentucky towns. There's um, drug abuse, drug addictions. There were lots of problems with the area, lots of issues that you could fall into. And luckily, because of my family, I didn't. So, they told me my whole life to escape that area. And I guess I did. And now when I go back, I see what they meant and why.
Wow.
Yeah,
So it's still going on.
it is.
Wow.
Still,
Wow.
still going on.
Wow. Well, if Richard, if you could think of one thing that you would like our listeners to remember about you and about your dental practice, besides having a motorcycle greeting you at
Yeah,
the front door, which I will not forget,
yeah.
um, what else would you like for them to remember?
Um, just that even though we're in the heart of grade, that we do have the latest of all technologies. Um, One of the concepts dental school taught me, I was lucky and went to a really good school. I went to University of Louisville, and they teach you how to learn. So when you graduate dental school, you don't know everything there is in dentistry. You're not suddenly the greatest dentist in the world. They have taught you how to learn. So constant C courses, constant learning is the key. And yeah, and that's what we do. We have myself, another dentist, 3 hygienists, 3 assistants, 2 front desk folks. So we're a good size office that can accommodate most issues.
Awesome. With all the latest equipment too.
All the latest equipment, do.
Very good.
And
Very good.
motorcycles.
I'm sorry.
And motorcycles.
And motorcycles, absolutely. Well, that's just the cool factor. I'm sure kids love coming in to see that.
I hope so.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Because I'm sure when I was a kid, I dreaded going to the dentist because, for me, a misconception is that every time you go to the dentist, it's going to be painful, and that's not
Yeah.
the case. That is not the case. For
No,
me, it hasn't been for me.
I think a lot of people, maybe 50 years ago, things might have been a little different in dentistry, but I think people see us sort of as the dentist from the Little Shop of Horrors, Steve Martin's character, as the masochist. And no, we're not. We don't want to hurt you, I promise.
Right. Oh, I've had some hygienists that just doing the cleaning can be painful.
Yeah.
And they were so sensitive to not hurting me that they say, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and I'm like, "I didn't feel anything."
Yeah.
So it's great. Yeah, it's great. I love it. I love it. Well, if Doc, if any of our listeners in the area are need a dentist or interested in coming to see you and checking out your bikes,
Yeah,
or your guitars. Hopefully, you need
that's
to put
right.
some guitars in there too.
Yeah.
How can they learn more?
Our website, www.graystationdental.com. Our phone number, 423-926-5000. Give us a call. We'd love to get you in. Maybe get you in for a cleaning or whatever you need. Give us a ring.
So you do have availability.
We do. Yes.
Awesome. Good to know. Very cool. Well, Dr. Turner, I can't tell you how much, and I apologize, I've been calling you Richard.
No, that's fine.
Really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to tell us all about your practice and your motorcycles and your guitars. And we moving forward, wish you and your family and your practice all the best.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You as well.
You too. Maybe we can have you back sometime.
Great.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnptry-cities.com. That's gnptry-cities.com or call 423-719-5873.